It is my pleasure to present this special award to Eileen Boevers.
Believe it or not, I want to begin by thanking the critics. I want to thank Richard Christensen and Chris Jones and Hetty Weiss for making the trek to Highland Park and giving us the validation and visibility that we needed to go on. Thank you so much. I began Apple Tree 25 years ago feeling very much like the character from Bertolt Brecht's Mother Courage. I felt bent over pulling that load. But our board of directors then formed and were led for a few years by a remarkable woman named Diane Rochester and subsequently by a remarkable man called Robert Wiesner, and they really lightened the load, so thank you to you. I want to thank our associate board for giving some very tasteful and elegant fundraisers. And I want to thank our artistic board that was formed to assure that we would be an artist-driven organization. There are some people who have been with us for 25 years, like Robbie Lehman, Mary Ernster, Barbara Simpson, Marla Lambert, Stevie Marks. Thank you to all of you for the wonderful work that you did for Apple Tree and are doing for us. I want to thank the artistic community of Chicago. I too think you are extraordinary. I was always astonished by the talent that walked through the door, by their artistry, their integrity, their commitment. They're willing to take risks, and it was our pleasure to provide the environment that allowed them to stretch and grow and be more than they were from the minute they walked in. They had to know that we were only there because of them. Thank you. I think you're a wonderful, wonderful community. One of the actors that came out of that community was a lady by the name of Kathy Houston. We sat at one of the first Jeff Awards together because we were winning for Sweeney Todd. I must have looked very dazed and confused because every time we won, she would hit me in the head. And we won 5 times, so I was really pummeled. Kathy went on to do Mrs. Landingham in The West Wing and just got an Emmy for doing Mrs. McCluskey in Desperate Housewives. But she has always stayed loyal. She got walk-ons for our donors for West Wing. She got set tours for the people on Desperate Housewives. So I thank Kathy. She's always been extremely loyal and a wonderful friend. I must thank the Jeff Committee. Can't forget that. Not only for the remarkable recognition tonight, but for all the awards during the years. Thank you so very much. And I must thank my family. Because Gwyneth Paltrow thought she was very clever a few years ago, or whenever it was, that she named her child Apple. Well, 25 years ago, I gave my 2 children a sibling called Apple Tree. And they had to live with that sibling and not have the resentment of the time and effort that it took away from them. My son David went on to Carnegie Mellon, where he majored in technical theater, then got an MFA at Yale, and is now teaching at Carnegie Mellon in technical theater. So he's found his niche next to his sibling. My daughter Jessica has found her niche as well. She's done several shows on Broadway and some remarkable work in regional theater nationally. I want the 2 of you to know that you were my 2 best productions. You married terrific people, both of you, and you turned out to be intelligent, creative, clever, decent, kind human beings, and your father and I are filled with joy and pride for the 2 of you. Thank you so much. Finally, there's just one sentence that I saved for all of you. About 45 years ago, I hate to admit it, I directed my first book musical. And it was Brigadoon. And there was a line in it that I want to share with all of you. And it goes as follows. You and the world we knew will glow till my life is through. For you are part of me from this day on. Thank you so much.